Travel Stars Tuesday. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Smalls, with the guy over there on the other side, Greg the Goon. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a world-renowned traveler, wonderful personality, and overall, just a great person to see the world through their eyes with. We have Miss Dionne. Say hey, Miss Dionne.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome. I gotta add that button.
Welcome.
I gotta add that clap button.
Now, first, before we begin, where can the people find you at in case they have questions or comments? They want to say, hey, Dionne, I heard about a country you mentioned. I want to find out more information. Where can the people find you at?
So I'm on Instagram. So if you just add Dionne, Dionnejdmt, which actually stands for Just Doing My Thing. So yeah, you can find me there.
Oh, I thought it stands for.
You thought it stood for what?
Just don't touch me, mother. I hear an accent, so I know it's not USA. It's more like across the pond.
Yes, definitely across the pond. I'm from England. I live in London, North London.
I rep Brixton. That's south, right?
That's South London, down south. I'm up north.
South.
Now, how far is that in conjunction with, like, downtown London? Like, a lot of people go to London and travel. They go see the Palace. They'll go to, like, Marble Arch, Piccadilly Circus. How far are you from that location?
So if we were traveling by tube, then I'm probably like half an hour by tube.
Now, when you say tube now, are you talking about like a literal tube? What does tube mean?
Subway.
Yeah, I guess like the subway.
Okay, so in America, I know you're familiar with. So we call it the train or the subway. So the tube is comparative with the train.
Yes, the tube is underground and the train is overground.
So you guys have two forms of trains.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do they both get you to the same destinations, or do they go different areas regionally?
Yeah, I think the tube is mainly for like central London. Well, not just central London, but if you was to get on the train, that's definitely like the outskirts of London. But yeah, the tube is like London, like north, south, west, and east. You can get there. Well, not really east, but a few stations are under east.
Okay. That's
so the tube is inside the M25.
That's correct.
Very good, Mr. Goon.
You gotta do your homework. Your homework.
Yes.
You have to do your homework.
This is true. Well,
yes, you do.
We want to get to the nitty-gritty here, okay? Because, of course, the name speaks for itself. This is Travel Stars Tuesdays. And, obviously, the main prerequisite in order for you to make it onto the show is you have to travel. Now, you don't have to go to 40, 50, 60 countries to be a traveler. You could have gone
you mean we don't have to be like you?
No. We're very humble, very modest. We've been fortunate to see a little bit more of the world than most people. But it's still a lot more to see. Also, I'd like to say London is a beautiful country. I've gone there before. I had an amazing time. I love the culture. I love the nightlife and things of that nature. Okay, I'm not quite sure. Is that a code word for something?
No.
Because I don't want to throw shots at the people and tell them 59 countries. It's very meager, very modest.
59 seconds. To go for a commercial break.
Sure. But yeah, so we want to get to the nitty gritty of the things, right? So being that this is Travel Stars, we're assuming that you travel.
Yes.
Now, this guesstimation, no exact figure. How many countries have you been to?
Oh, I have probably been to about in between, I'm going to say 18.
18?
Yeah.
Wow, pretty good. Now, out of the 18, what is your number one country that you visited that you would revisit again that left you the most amazing memories?
Oh, that is a hard one.
If you had
Okay.
to fly, pack of bags in an hour and have a free ticket to this place, you would leave in 1 hour. You would grab your keys, you would leave your animals in the house, you grab your suitcase, and you would go. Actually, you wouldn't carry. You just bring yourself and your keys. That's it.
Is the corona restrictions gone? Or
Yeah. No
okay.
restrictions.
Where would I go? Do you know what, guys? To be honest, I would definitely go back to Bali.
You've been to Bali?
I have been to Bali.
That's nice. Different. Now you're going to Bali from London. Now, how long is that flight? Is it a short flight or is it a pretty long flight to get there? Bob, can she hear us?
She's supposed to hear us. I hear you. Maybe she left. Maybe she left to go to Bali.
No, I think we're having technical difficulties because it appears as if her feed is frozen.
Or she left to go to Bali.
Hold on. Let me check with the technical difficulty part. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm not going nowhere. I think she left to go to Bali and she left us. I told her to grab her keys. I didn't tell her to grab her laptop or her Wi-Fi code. So she probably really, really, really left to go to Bali. I think she left.
Guys. Hey, Goon, I believe we're having trouble here with the connection. Yeah, because Bob said it was the meter looked pretty weak, so maybe she'll be able to jump back in a second, guys. But yeah. But any which way, guys, like I said, Bali. Yeah, she mentioned Bali.
You asked her, right? You asked her. You said, what would you do if you had to fly right now with no restrictions? If you leave in an hour, leave your dog, leave everything behind, what would you take? Where would you go? She said Bali. So maybe she's about that life.
It could be, but
what does the Jdmt stand for again?
Just doing my thing.
Yeah, I think she literally jumped out this interview and left. That's the first. And if she did that, I am thoroughly impressed. I'm gonna give it in my British voice. Literally, I am thoroughly impressed with her enthusiasm.
You and I both.
Unbelievable, huh?
You and I both.
The way she just picked up and left, like I don't think she even did her hair. She just left. Amazing. Yeah, she was like, no restrictions. Anywhere in the world. Pew! Bali.
She's probably on the tube. She's probably on the tube already. Yeah, she's probably on the tube already.
A tube headed to Heathrow? No, what's the
Heathrow's one. Right?
Or the other one
that's the main hub.
The other airport in England is London is Gat I know the code.
Yeah, Gatwick.
Right? Gatwick. I know the codes. I never know the names of the airports.
And just so you guys know, I mean, I've flown both before, and I realized that Heathrow is basically the major airport hub where, for some reason, the same flight, meaning I'm coming from New York, and for me, it's JFK. So I'm flying from JFK to London. The flight is more expensive to get to Heathrow than it is to get to Gatwick. And Gatwick itself is a little on the outskirts of London, but it's an easy commute via the train because they have a shuttle service where you can actually jump on the shuttle service at the airport itself and will get you to downtown London. And when I say downtown London, I mean, more or less all the tourist areas and the major areas and points of interest. Marble Arch, Piccadilly Circus, Brixton, you want to see the Palace. You can get a quick shuttle straight down and save yourself literally a couple $100. You can do the bus as well, but it's a lot slower. They have an express train, which it's a very comfortable ride. You get to see the countryside, you get to see the sights, and it's very cheap. And like I said, between the airfare differences, you'll save yourself a lot of money. And the last time I flew Norwegian Airlines. So for me to fly Norwegian into Gatwick than it was into Heathrow, which was about a $400 difference.
Rumor has it, Norwegian Airlines is like non-existent anymore. They think they went bankrupt.
It's funny you say that because this morning I got an email from Norwegian Airlines.
Really?
They said, guys, hold on. I can't make it. Hold on. It's weird the way the universe works. I got it just this morning, and I was kind of shocked, like Norwegian. I don't know if you can read that one.
I see it, Norwegian.
You see what it says on the top?
again soon. Yeah, so they took a break. They filed what, chapter 11?
Yeah, but they said, I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank you for your continued support during these difficult times. We're committed to getting through this crisis together, and we'll be able to achieve this. And recently announced that we have entered into a legal process to restructure our business, which will allow us to fly the friendly skies again.
So they filed chapter 11. That means, okay, so they went bankrupt. Trying to say we'll come back as not Norwegian. It's probably gonna be NW Airlines.
Well, I think a lot of people, when they file Chapter 11, doesn't mean that they're completely bankrupt. It's just they want to restructure the company. They want to restructure the way their money is being spent, and as far as the money that's being put out to other companies that they owe debts to. So it's more or less a safety factor. Like, hey, we filed Chapter 11. I know we owe you $88 million, but under Chapter 11, you can't touch it right now until the judge says, hey, pay this debtor here this money and things of that nature.
And I have a feeling that not only is Norwegian going to file Chapter 11, but a lot of more airlines are going to file Chapter 11 since air travel is going to be at a halt due to the first wave that didn't finish and the second wave that's coming.
With that being said, eventually we'll get back to some sort of normal routine, things of that nature. But unfortunately, tourism is at an all-time low between flying, taking the cruise ships. Cruises are dead. I mean, they're literally, whatever cruises are remaining, they're basically giving away cabins. Like, literally.
They saying if you book one room, we'll invite your whole family for free.
I've seen something similar to that. They said bring all your children for free under 16.
Wow.
It had 2-for-1 specials for oceanside rooms.
Oh my goodness! You're back from Bali?
No, I packed my bags. So I was just wondering,
We thought you left already. Small said you was on the tube, but I know you weren't on the tube because you didn't do your hair. You didn't get ready.
I thought I was ready.
No, she's ready. I can tell she's ready. 100%.
Oh, I thought you left already.
100% ready.
What you went and did in the middle of the interview? You just left in the middle of the interview.
No, everything just cut out. It just didn't want me to be great.
So you went to pack your bags and came back to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I never had this before happen to me in an interview where the actual guest took my advice and actually started packing to leave on the trip while she's being interviewed. That's amazing. Literally.
Give her a round of applause. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Round of applause.
Thank you, guys.
Are you flying? Wait, I'm sorry. This is the $1 million question we all want to know. Drum roll, please. Will you be flying first class, exit row, or the back of the plane with moi?
I am definitely flying probably at the back of the plane.
Yay! Turn up. Okay, so pack some Twizzlers. Get some M&M's, peanuts, okay? Get some Pringles.
Yeah, no, them Twizzlers. Oh, no.
No, sorry, it's for me, not for you.
Oh, okay.
For me. You can have the M&M's and the Pringles. I like
Okay, fine.
Okay?
Okay.
What else I need?
No alcohol?
I don't drink.
Oh.
Fanta.
Water?
Get him a Fanta.
Yeah, bring me a Fanta. Yeah.
Okay.
Orange. And what else I need? Let me think.
Wait, she's coming out of London. Nando's. You want some Nando's?
I could bring you some KFC or some Nando's.
Nando's.
Yeah, bring some Nando's. Some fish and chip.
Okay. Do you like it spicy or medium or plain?
Tell them surprise me. Give me a mystery bag.
Okay, cool.
Because I don't want to use the plane's bathroom so early in the flight.
Ooh.
Since I'm at the back of the plane anyway, I could just dip real quick. They won't even know.
Okay, fine.
After you hear the boom, boom, I'm gonna be like this. I had the spicy bag.
Wait, Miss Dionne, I have a question for you. While you were packing your bags and getting your stuff ready to go and take flight, we were discussing the two major airports out there between Gatwick and Heathrow. Now, what is the major difference between the two? Because I told the audience that when I flew to London a couple times, it was much cheaper for me to go to Gatwick and catch the train, the shuttle express to downtown London. Is there any truth to that, or maybe because I'm flying out of the U.S.?
I think I'm not quite sure. My choice is to always go from Heathrow, but I think Heathrow is the one that is like on the tube line, so I think it would be a bit more expensive just because it is in London essentially, whereas Gatwick is on the outskirts of London.
Okay. Because when I flew, I saw a difference in the ticket of almost $400, like a $300 and some dollar difference for me flying into Heathrow versus me flying into Gatwick and taking the express train to. It dropped me off right by the palace. That's the stop I got off at, and I walked.
Okay, yeah. So I think Gatwick is on the outskirts, or what? It's still in London, but it's just like Crawley, which is just out of London, whereas Heathrow is in London. So I think that's probably why.
Okay. Well, it appeared to me that Heathrow was a better airport. I don't know. Maybe it's just my imagination.
I mean, they have better shops, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I noticed. I said, well, you know what? They're both nice airports, but it seems if Heathrow just had a little more for people to do and spend their money versus Gatwick.
Definitely.
I have a question that I'm looking at the little chat screen where people get to ask us questions as we're doing this interview, which you know about. They want to know, have you ever seen the Queen? I don't even know what to do with traveling, but.
So there has been a time that, I did go to Buckingham Palace when, what was it for? I think it was for her, no, it wasn't her. It was, I think, Harry's. Let me get this right.
You and Harry.
So I have been there, and they were all on the balcony, but I haven't seen her like in person or directly. She doesn't really excite me, to be honest. It's just Lizzie.
Excuse me.
You see, it's a good question. See that? That was a very good question. I thought you see the Queen every day. I guess.
No, she's just.
She's an old lady.
Yeah, like she is just an old mean old lady.
I wonder if she flies. Will she fly with us in the back of the plane with us?
She probably has like her own plane.
Okay.
Makes
sense.
Speaking of planes, now I'm glad you brought that up. Now, before you start to pack your bags abruptly,
okay.
You were mentioning now, where's the one place that you will go back to revisit immediately? Like, okay, this is the place I will go back to right now.
I think it would definitely be Bali. So I would go back to Bali.
That was part one. That was part one of it. You were saying Bali. And part two of it would be, where's one place that you will go to that's a dream destination?
So I think it would definitely be safari in Africa. I want to go to where they've got the hotel with the giraffes in. Is that in?
That's in Nairobi.
Yeah.
Giraffe Manor. Manor.
Yes, that's where I want to go.
That's so funny you said that, because we actually priced the tickets. Well, the hotel room. Do you want it in pounds or in dollars? Because we could tell you now so you could pass out.
Well, let's hear it in pounds, because that's what I'll understand more.
All right. So how many dollars to a pound right about now?
Probably like 80 something, right?
8 or 80?
80.
80? 80.
Am I correct? I don't know.
I wouldn't know either.
It fluctuates. I don't know currently.
I have neither.
You have what?
I have neither. So this make a difference. Right now, you're paying £104,000 per night.
Oh, that's easy.
Well, I would like to make a recommendation. First time ever on traveIer Tuesdays. I would like to be on your carry-on bag and go with you to Nairobi. Can we have a commitment now on air in front of all our peers?
It's a plan. I've got you.
You got me?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to request one as well. I mean, hey.
Hold on.
I mean, for carry-on, there's just like a certain size. I don't think you'd be able to fit on the carry-on.
Sorry. Literally, you're a little too big, my friend. Literally, just a
little too large.
A little too large, my friend.
Sorry.
Bloody hell.
You bloody Wonka. Oh man!
But that is a dope destination. I mean, a lot of people have mentioned that trip over the years. They want to go there. I guess the pictures was really seals the deal for a lot of people to wake up and watch a giraffe eating breakfast with you, or eating your breakfast, I should say.
Mr. Small, guess what?
Yes, sir.
We'll let you know.
Hey, Bob, pull his mic. You still there, Goon? Okay, good. His mic has been muted. So D, let me ask you this question now. besides, Bali being your favorite country that you've gone to, I understand that you're going to a few other places that a lot of people dream about going. There's a place called Cape Verde. Am I saying it right? And that's. Can you tell the people all about that?
Okay, so Cape Verde is. It's like, okay, so it's a beautiful place because it is just naturally, it's just natural. It's what are you doing?
Oh, he's muted. Bob, you can unmute him. Unmute him, Bob.
What's that girl's name again with the short hair?
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose is from Cape Verde.
Oh, really?
I've heard every girl in Cape Verde looks like Amber Rose.
That's a lie.
Thank you, Dionne.
Definitely a lie.
Thank you,
really?
Dionne.
I think she's the only one that probably looked like that in Cape Verde.
Well, thanks for saving me a trip.
Now, for Cape Verde, did you fly direct into Cape Verde via London, or did you have to catch a connecting flight?
No, I flew straight there.
And what was the flight time, in case people want to know the travel time?
Oh, so the flight to Cape Verde, I think that was like 9 hours.
Okay.
7 hours or 9 hours. I don't know. I was asleep.
And now, from the pictures I saw, it looked pretty amazing. I see they have beaches, beautiful water.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, we went to Boa Vista, so the best place to go is Sal. That has like more attractions and like more activities for like tourists and that. But I went to Boa Vista, and it is just literally one hotel, and it's got like this long beach that just has nothing on it. It is just like a white sandy beach that's like untouched at the moment. I mean, this was a couple of years ago, so now they were in the middle of like building some hotels, which I feel has ruined it. But yeah, I went there at the best time where it was just land, and I think that was the beauty of just being able to see just the untouched natural land.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, how long did you stay there for?
I was there for a week.
Now, did
like
you think
desert beaches?
Mm-hmm.
Just like, so we went on the quad bikes, but where it's just like you could just see straight ahead and just go and just like be free in your mind, like it was just the best.
Now, how was the food out there? I'm just curious.
So there wasn't like much choice of food. So they had like one restaurant. They don't really have like their own delicacy. So like in America, you guys have like your fat food. Yeah, there's no KFC in Boa Vista.
All right, not to go. No Cape Verde. Okay, thank you.
But yeah, they had like eels, but they had like a variety of different foods, but they didn't have like a national food dish that I was aware of. Like there wasn't like, you've got to try this if you're in Cape Verde.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, like the fruit was good. Yeah.
Now, did you think about so some people in that region, they'll jump around cell camp so close to Senegal, they may fly to Senegal for a day or two. Did you think about doing that or no?
No, I think where we only had a week and, it was just more of let's see Cape Verde. So if I was going to go to Senegal, I would go to Senegal and spend my time in Senegal. I wouldn't just go there for a day. I just wanted to see Cape Verde. And yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't want to hold you too much because I realize there's a difference in time because we're here in New York on the East Coast and you're on the other side of the world somewhere. And what's the difference in time? How many hours difference is it from Northeast America?
So all I know is it's 8:00 here now. So
5 hours.
5 hours.
So yeah, so it's 8:00 in the evening. So I'm gonna let you go.
We'll get prepared for these interviews, please, with the notes, the currency exchange, the time difference, like just common sense stuff about the tube. Literally, I'm really pissed off. Literally.
You didn't even ask me about any nice places to go to here.
Yes.
That's for another interview because I know you're getting ready to catch a flight tonight because I already know you packed your bag. I know you're about to get out of here.
And also, before you leave, don't forget to hit me up about Nairobi because I'm about to pack my bags too.
I've got you.
I'm ready to go. Literally.
Wait, whoa. Got you. That's okay.
Smalls, you can finish the interview because I gotta go pack my toothbrush and my Twizzlers, so you can finish wrapping up the goodbye segment of this show.
Okay, well, good enough. Well, first of all, I'd like to give a big shout out to Miss Dionne. Round of applause.
Thank you, guys.
We got plans.
Thank you for coming, but you will be back because we need to get it for a little more in-depth interview about some of these other places and what do you recommend for a lot of us to go to when we come to London.
Grenada. Oh,
Okay.
you've got to go to Ballybalson. It's like this big, massive building filled with like balls. It's like a bar, but it's like filled with balls, so you have to wade through the balls. It's amazing. Google it. Definitely check that out.
Well, Dionne, we're gonna say that for episode 2 because you'll be back.
Okay.
You'll be back. But everybody excuse me, sir. Bob, cut his mic. Anyway, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in. Always a great time here, a bunch of laughs, but most importantly, a lot of informative information, which helps you see the world through other people's eyes. So be sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at The Lifestyle Brothers. If you really like what you saw here, be sure to go to our YouTube channel, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. The Lifestyle Brothers. Very simple. And most importantly, www.thelifestylebrothers.com. So until next time, tell a friend, tell a friend. Travel Star Tuesdays.